This is a video on how to do production order amendment. Before doing production order amendment, let me explain the flow of it. First, you'll be hitting a transaction, then PP and shop floor, where at production, our required production order amendment or close short falls at. After giving up your entries, whether by modifying or close shorting it, post the document, then this updated amendment or close short will reflect on your production order screen. So this is how the flow would be. Now click on your transaction, where transaction is any business event recorded in the system that changes your data, stock, cost, or financial values. Then you have your PP and shop floor, where PP stands for production planning, which covers your planning, scheduling, and controlling of your manufacturing activities. Whereas shop floor is a physical production area where manufacturing happens. And then you will be moving on to your production, which is a process of converting raw materials into a finished goods using machines, labor, and process. There falls our production order amendment and close shut. And click on it. And now click on your production order amendment. Where production order amendment means modifying an already created production order in ERP. So now click on this add icon in order to create an amendment. Here the location ID is a unique code of a plant, warehouse, or shop floor where production has been carried out, identified where the order has been executed. Now enter the location ID of this. And then we have our unit, where the business unit is a cost center or company code under which the production order is created or amended. And comes a document number, which is a system generated unique identifier for amendment record, which helps in tracking our changes. Have a document date when the amendment was created or approved in system. Then we have a production order number. It's a unique number assigned to the original production order before the amendment. And so I'm selecting this item for production order amendment. And so we have a production order date. It's a date when the original production order has been created. And then we have a order quantity. That's a quantity of finished goods planned in an original production order. We have a balance quantity of 460, which has been existing. Then we have a new quantity, that's a revised product quantity after the amendment, that's of increase or decrease. So I'm giving it as 10. Now click on save. And here we have a completion quantity, that's the actual finished goods quantity produced and reported as completed. Then we have a scrap quantity, that's a portion of materials or products rejected or scrapped during a production. And we have a return quantity, that's of quantity of materials issued to production but returned unused to inventory. Then we have dis as quantity, that's nothing but the disassembled or disassociated quantity. That's a quantity of semi-finished or finished goods disassembled or detached from the production. For example, due to rework or some wrong assembly. Then we have a close short quantity, that's closing shortfall quantity, like a shortfall between order quantity and actual completion at closure of the order. And so after entering our new quantity, click on save and then click on post so that the document will get posted. Let's see whether it get reflected on our production order screen. And so here the document has been approved up now. Let's move on to a production order screen. We'll further click on transaction. On production, you'll have production order. Let's search it by production order number. Let's give a search. And so our amended quantity will be showing on a ordered quantity by increased from 460, it's been increased to 470 as we have given a new quantity of 10. And so the status will be at in progress. Since we need to clear further process in order to get completed, until then it will be at in progress as we have added some extra quantity of 10 which has to be get cleared off. So this how you will be doing the production order amendment.